That better? I had these audios that hooked up. I don't know if that's even doing it. All right. Yeah, I was trying out the headset, but I don't know how to work it on YouTube, so I'll just figure it out later. All right, everybody. So I guess we're just getting started off here. From what I know, this is where a lot of historical people. I had a video on it that I dropped the other day, which sounded like crap. So I wasn't too happy with it. That was like my first video that I've ever made here. So yeah, it's about to get dark here in a second. There's a lot of people from history. I know. I'll show y'all around. One second. Let me put all this stuff up. I'll just put all this up so it's not in the way. Nah, we're just out here at this cemetery. This cemetery is called Cemetery 1 in San Antonio. And mostly everybody that you can think of that's been historical in San Antonio is buried here. They were buried in downtown over there, downtown San Antonio, but the floods were washing them up, so all of the all of the caskets and everything would float above ground, so it dropped off. Here, let me see that. No, this.
But Dad, here's something weird. I found a bracelet.
And I got my daughter out here with me. She wanted to roll a little bit, so. All right, let's see. This is my first major live, so that I've actually been able to do a live on YouTube. So we'll check it out.
Yeah.
So how's everybody going tonight? I know it's Friday. Ain't much to do, so I figured we'd come out here and do this for a little bit. And I haven't posted no videos in a while, so they're saying hi.
Yeah. Hello.
It's Serenity, so she's been on one of my other videos, so.
Yep, only one. I was afraid. I started almost crying.
Yeah, so just so y'all can see this place. The place is pretty cool.
Ugh.
But like I said, there's
I got a stick.
quite a few
I got a stick, Dad. Look at my stick.
quite a few historical people. Like this person I'm walking up to now, he was the last governor to ever hang somebody in San Antonio, and it was a botched, yeah, there you go, Tobin.
Noob.
This gentleman here, actually, there was a Hispanic dude back in, I don't know, I think 18 something, early 1900s. Kids were throwing rocks at him and stuff like that, and the guy was kind of slower, so he got a hold of the kids, bashed in one of the kids' heads. Pretty gruesome, pretty graphic, I know. But they got him, they hung him downtown, and when they hung him, basically it took his head away from his body, I guess you could say. They actually see Tobin walking around here at night. The last time we were out here, there's this, what do you want to call it? I can't even think about it.
We were out here a long time ago, you could say.
Yeah, so, I mean, y'all can just see the cool
Last time I came
stuff
here,
that they actually have here. I mean, this family they started one of the first bars in San Antonio, and they still own it today. The building's really haunted. It's downtown, but I've never been there.
we didn't make a lot of videos.
Yeah, so.
But we're just hanging out here.
I know a lot of people dropped out, but that's all right. So we just keep it filming. I'm having fun with it tonight.
We are gonna have fun. Later we might bring out the ghost stuff.
Right now I'm just showing kind of the hot spots of the cemetery that are known to have apparitions and stuff like that. I don't know if I don't know how I feel about cemeteries too much, because I just
'Cause
feel like
they're
energy
not-
is going to be left at the location that they were most connected to. So I could be wrong. I don't know. I just still enjoy it. This place the last time. So these people right here all owned most of the red light district in San Antonio. And it's the Driscolls, I believe. You got the Crews. But yeah, so these people were the last owners of the red light district here in San Antonio.
What's a red district?
Have I used the Ouija board? I haven't used the Ouija board. I don't know if I'm too much of a fan of it.
Because
I just don't know if I feel like inviting that kind of activity into my life.
my dad says that for
I've seen
the devil
too many people.
get possessed
No, not possessed, but I've
Someone
seen
have
too
got
many
possessed
people
from using
have
it.
some scary experiences with the Ouija board. I'm not saying I wouldn't go around it, but I don't know if I feel like I would ever do it.
'Cause-
I've done it before, back in the past.
What? Dad, you never told me.
Yeah, we did it with Courtney whenever I was a kid. It's gonna be getting dark here pretty soon. I was trying to time it just right, so it'll be a little bit more darker. I know over here where we kind of started out at, way over there, me and Crystal, the last time when we came out here, we seen there's like a little mausoleum over there, and we're 100% sure we seen somebody walk around the building, and yeah, we went and looked for them, and they just disappeared.
In thin air.
Yeah, they weren't there.
Like, were you trying to figure out like who's here at this time of night or something? Cause it was probably really late.
There's a lot more cemeteries over here. There's a location on the other side over there, on the other cemetery, that the story is one of the ladies, she owned, hold on. No, I didn't. I literally just learned and just heard about it that same day, or yesterday night, actually. Hold on. I don't know if y'all heard that.
See, I told.
Every time
Every
I've pointed a camera in there, I hear like hissing, but it might be a bird or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a bird. I heard it. I heard it too. It was just on this side. Wait, isn't this where you told them to knock, and then I said no, don't knock? Isn't that what I said earlier?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like no, don't knock. That was funny. I was like no, don't knock.
I hope the quality's good. I got my mobile hotspot on here. So hopefully it's not jittery and stuff like that. We got people coming in and out, so I'll save some of the stories and stuff. We're just kind of out here, just cruise around for about an hour.
They're pretty.
What is the flowers?
Yeah, those are pretty flowers.
Yeah, it's still an active cemetery.
I know, probably.
Ooh.
Wait, this grave was in here.
We gotta watch out. The dogs are over there. I seen them fighting earlier.
Ooh.
Yeah, places like this, not in the best side of town, so I kind of make sure to bring protection. Sorry. But yeah, so like I was saying, the most scary experience I've had here is at the mausoleum over there. And me and Crystal for sure saw somebody walk around the mausoleum. Nobody was out here. We went to go look, and
thin air. Bye-bye.
nobody was there. We heard them walking, everything. It was like a physical person, but it was a black shadow. I mean, obviously they were kind of dark. Ooh, that was a big bird.
Ooh, dude. You don't want to mess with that little guy. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to live stream tonight. There's a couple places I want to live stream, but definitely can't do it with her. Because most places, if any of y'all are from Texas, and you know it's not the easiest place to go places and not get in trouble. At least out here, they allow a lot of ghost tours and stuff like that, so they really don't mind if people come out. Which there has been a lot of vandalism on a lot of these plots.
What's a vandalism?
Destroying stuff,
Oh.
like knocking over tombstones and stuff like that.
They probably took out so much flour because I just saw some flowers just thrown on the floor. There was flowers on the floor. And it might have been the wind from not too long ago because that...
This place over here that I'm walking now, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like spirit talker and stuff like that, but whenever we were here with Crystal got scared. She was hearing people and stuff like that, hearing talking, and I turned on spirit talker and it just started telling, please don't go, stop, turn around, come back.
Me?
So, I mean, it was pretty wicked how it was responding to everything. I don't know how it was doing it, but it was 100% doing it.
Yeah, because then it was actually like, please stay, when Mom was about to go to the car.
Yeah.
But then I think she was right here.
I really don't get a bad vibe off of this place. There are a couple other cemeteries, like that one is the Masonic Lodge. So you definitely can't go over there.
Why?
And,
Investigate?
yep.
Why? Is it just army people or stuff that's really wicked?
I don't know. We got people popping in and out.
In, out, in, out, in, out. What's that one story about the girl that died in the car or something like that?
Yeah, well, I was going to tell the story, but I was just waiting for a few more people to get in here.
Oh,
We had a couple.
not too much.
Yeah, well, I'll just talk about it anyways. There's a cemetery across the street. Probably one of the most infamous ones around here. There was a lady back in the 60s or 70s. And she got married to a really wealthy man here in San Antonio. And he was supposedly an actor. They were both inspiring actors. But she didn't realize he was broke. So she wanted all of his money. And so she went to one of her to the brother's wedding of that guy that she married. She found out he was the one with all the money. So they both got hooked back on bad drugs, everything. The husband, she got married with the brother, divorced the one that she got married with that was an actor. And then her and the brother started up on drugs and stuff like that real bad. And the brother that she got married to died. And so she started dying too as well. But she told the family she'd give back all the money and everything that she got from the marriage if they buried her in her Porsche when she died and buried her with the dog. So obviously a family obliged. And right across the street, I don't know what cemetery it is. I've been trying to look for it, so I'm still trying to figure out which one it is. But so they buried her in the Porsche, and then they pew-pewed the dog to put it in the Porsche right next to her. So she's buried in her Porsche with her dog sitting right next to her across the street. I mean, maybe we could walk over there
Maybe.
and try to look for it. It's just you got to kind of watch out because some of these are private cemeteries around here. The reason why this one's supposedly the most haunted because this was the first like national cemetery in San Antonio that had the majority of Anglo people like Tobin and stuff like that. A lot of historical people, Driscolls, everybody that you can think of in San Antonio. But this one's the most oldest from when they brought the bodies in from San Antonio and buried them here, because all of them were being washed away from the floods from the dam up there. But I mean, this is where all the ghost tours come and stuff like that. So from what I've always heard, this is probably one of the more haunted ones. Probably one of the oldest cemeteries in Texas.
That might be
some of the most historically famous people
get buried here.
Like I said, Tobin's probably one of the top.
From Michael Jackson being buried.
There's a pretty. I showed it in my video, my crappy little video that I posted the other day. I made that months ago, but there's a girl over here, and they only have one picture of her, and it was made just for her casket. We can walk over there right now, or for her tombstone, and that's the only picture they actually have of her, and it's embroidered, I guess you'd say. I don't even know, laser etched onto the tombstone. And from what I've heard, the family still comes out here, visits her. I think this was, I don't know, 70s,
but she was
60s.
A teenager.
Well, yeah, I think she was only
16. Yeah, she was 16.
17, I believe.
Oh no, she was 16. You said 16.
I hope the mobile hotspot's helping out the video so it's not all jittery. Yeah, this is where me and Crystal last time we saw somebody walk this way. They'd walk right there in front of the little mausoleum, and we were literally right there. We walked around and looked. There was nobody here.
Like, where is that person?
Now I gotta remember where this tombstone's at. That actually might be it right there.
It was where.
No, it has two tombstones.
Tombstones. What's it?
It has the daughter.
The daughter.
And the mom.
The daughter and the mom. I don't remember. The daughter and the mom. Why do you want to be the daughter and the mother?
No, that ain't it. Oh, here it is. I'm pretty sure this one's it.
Yeah, this is her. Be careful. Why are you stepping on her grave?
But yeah, so that's literally the only picture they have of her.
That's weird, right?
Because they were super broke. Oh, okay, there you go. She was 1920 to 17 years old. 1920 to 1937. So the reason why they only got one picture of her, because they were very poor. Very poor family indeed. But yeah, I want to go over there and find that cemetery where they have where the lady's buried in her Porsche. I've never been over there. I've just heard the stories of it, and I've tried looking for it, but it's kind of hard. And the problem is, a lot of these spots that are here, there may actually be bodies and stuff. The problem is where they transported a lot of those bodies from downtown, a lot of the tombstones were washed away back in the 1800s and stuff like that.
I wonder where did all of them go?
So a lot of these people out here are pretty old. Actually, you know what? This Hoffman's, and then this is the Mangers. So I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have heard of the Manger Hotel. This is Manger himself and his wife, I believe.
Yeah, it is. But do you say that you can see her in the hallway or something?
Yeah, well, I've been to the Manger Hotel.
Wait, really?
Several times, yeah.
You didn't take me.
Dude, your mom went on. And Hoffmans were, I think, a part of their family, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, born 1827. Died in, yeah, I think. It's easier to see on the camera. Yeah, I can't really tell. I think this.
Well, but what's the story behind them?
But yeah, so if you want to know about the Mangers, they're buried here.
But isn't there a story behind them dying or something like that?
Well, yeah, they passed away. I mean, look at these. These things are old. I mean,
I'm gonna
I don't even know if you'd really even be able to tell to get the dates off of them.
think. Wait, I think I can see it if I.
And a lot of these tombstones were remade back up just because
The flood.
the floods and stuff like that. They were washing them away. Out there at the Almas Dam, I believe it is. The Almas Dam is what was
No wind.
flooding downtown.
How does it overflow?
Hundreds and hundreds of people have died just because of the floods down there. Now that they got the river walk and stuff like that, they kind of reverted a lot of that. I think we saw a new burial back here. Which this, on this side over here, the Mangers is probably the oldest on this side. This side is the newer side of this cemetery. It still does active plots. And this side is when they started allowing Hispanics to be buried at this hotel. I mean, at this hotel. At this cemetery. What's the matter? Come here so I can help you. We'll let the lights go out. We'll let it get a little bit darker. And then we'll walk around here for a little bit in the dark. You got it?
It's in the back.
Where?
Right there. No, it's short a little bit.
Did you put on socks?
Yeah, I did. Of course I did. Oh, what am I? Ow.
I know it dropped down in there a little bit. I can't get it out. Sorry, guys.
That's,
You gotta have to take off your shoe.
I can't. Mom probably. Oh, yeah. I can.
Just pull it out. It ain't gonna poke you. Yeah, there are a lot of stickers around here. It's not as bad now that it's not raining as much and it was real cold.
Did it?
All right, come on.
Tiny sticker.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of them. But yeah, like I said, this side's the newer side where it's still an active cemetery.
Yep.
This is where they allowed Hispanics and stuff to actually start being buried in this cemetery. And then as you go around to a lot of the other cemeteries around here, they were kind of continuations of this one. That's the reason why it's called Cemetery 1. I'm surprised the lighting's still good.
Ooh,
It's pretty dark out here.
Here's the weird part. Why is there so much flowers over here?
It's people that get all their stuff. I think we saw a new burial. This is one of them.
That's weird.
But yeah, the Mangers over there are probably
Oh my
one
God,
of the
how
oldest
many
over here.
rocks are right there.
What's a new burial? Let's see.
What is
What's
it?
it say? John, he died in 2024. So August.
He died really close.
Yeah.
Just last year.
Rest in peace, John. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm standing on somebody else's grave. Watch out. We're
Oh my
standing on somebody else's grave.
I'm in her grave.
Trust me, people. I'm not disrespectful. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, so like you can see, it's just back over here. I've never actually had anything happen.
We really just talked to them.
Let's see. Turn up that little light.
Me?
No.
Right.
I just did. Oh man.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so
Everything died last year.
it's pretty dark out here. I'm surprised.
I'll turn on
I
my
literally got this
light.
iPhone Max or iPhone Pro Max 16 or whatever it is, just to do live streams and stuff like that. I'm not too big of an iPhone person, but I've heard they're good for making videos and content and stuff like that.
I turned on the light. I'll turn it off if you want.
I mean, we really don't need it that much just yet.
Okay. Imagine I see someone in the
Yeah, I haven't had too much activity here. I've had really good EVPs here. Spirit box. I've seen like one or two shadow figures. I come out here all the time or sporadically just to see if I ever catch anything. Because like I said, it's where they take a lot of the ghost tours and stuff like that. So I mean, I figure something's happening out here.
Cause yeah, we have used rods in here, and we have used those things that make them go green to red. We have used those before.
Yeah, I've used K2 meters and stuff like that out here, but I mean, I don't know what it is about this cemetery, but
this cemetery just looks.
they love doing these
I wonder,
wooden type.
like, do
This was old, 1905. It looks like.
Hold on, I can see if it's 1905. That's 1905.
I mean, it's over 100 years old. But yeah, so like I said, there's a couple other locations that I want to live stream, but I just got to kind of watch out. And it's kind of hard to carry this and my primary camera to go film a film
I can help.
and not have to worry about getting chased down by security or something.
Run.
There's a place in New Braunfels that I want to go to.
But you could.
And it's the old denim factory in New Braunfels.
Oh
But
yes, I want to go there too.
I've heard
But then
crazy things about that place.
But then we cannot go because there's a whole bunch of cameras and stuff.
Man, the camera looks pretty good. It's like I said before, guys. I hope the Wi-Fi, my mobile hotspot's helping it. After it gets darker here, I'll go see if we could go see one of those other ones. I'm just trying to push it to about an hour. Try to get a little hour video out of this.
Dad, is that just me or am I hearing hissing over there?
Yeah, if any of y'all were here earlier, this spot over here is pretty. It's probably one of the most active areas in the park.
I was hearing something like that.
So from what I've heard, there's all kinds of
Stories.
I just heard somebody. Sounded like it wasn't far either.
No, run.
If y'all see anybody walking out there, because on the camera it looks a lot brighter than what it is.
Hold on, I can flash my flashlight if you want.
I don't know. I hear yelling. But yeah, this spot over here is where people hear growls, hissing, and stuff like that. Oh, see, there's a person. There's a person right there. Yeah, they're walking around. But yeah, this spot over here is supposed to be pretty. It's pretty active. Like I said earlier, this is where the last owners of the red light district was. Last time me and Crystal were here, we had some pretty crazy things.
They're really pretty.
And if you can see, a lot of them are starting to sink in and stuff like that. There's a blanket there. You want to take a blanket home?
No. That's a towel, actually.
That's a blanket.
That's a towel. Towel.
Blanket.
It's a towel. But I do have my flashlight on too, so that I can look around too.
Yeah, like I said, guys, I don't know if I'm too much of
Ew, what's this?
a cemetery person.
Why is it so big?
I never really have too much activity like I've heard from people. 1820 to 1875. I know there was one on this one over here, but
Where's that one that has
I've never
rocks?
had too much activity at cemeteries.
There's that one person that has the rocks and stuff on his grave.
Oh yeah, I didn't even show y'all that one.
Yeah, I want to put a rock like last
So I'll bring y'all over to this gentleman over here. He's real known for, he built the Taubman Center.
He built
Um,
some graves.
He's built a lot of,
Graves.
he was basically a stonemason, and his son was kind of ended up being the same.
And people put rocks on his grave because he did that.
But yeah, you're supposed to,
Put rocks.
every time you go over to
His grave.
the cemetery or to his plot,
Hold on.
you're supposed to leave
Let me get a rock.
a rock for him.
Get your own rock.
Man, I wish I could flip this thing all the way around.
I got a rock. For
Hold on,
you,
let me
Dad.
see if I can flip this thing
Here's
around.
one. I got a rock.
Okay, hold on.
I got 2 rocks. So then one's for you, one's for me.
Let's see if I can flip this thing.
Oh, we're close to the car again. I think we're just doing circles.
Hold on, guys.
We're doing circles.
Got this little case for this iPhone that allows.
I'm a security guard now.
Dang it. Maybe I can't. Let's try to put the light on so we can see my face instead of you not having to have a. No, this case that I got for this iPhone is pretty cool. It allows.
If you see.
It allows for like connections that connect to the case, and it's powered by the handle. This is pretty cool. All right, I'll walk y'all over to this one over here.
You're supposed to, whenever you go by.
This spot right here creeps me out every time.
Yeah, because then why is it always covered?
It's just
Covered. That's how you can tell how old it is, because it's covered.
super dark.
That's why we both have flashlights on.
I don't need the flashlight. I just so that
I'm
people
gonna
can see
flip it
me.
up a little bit more. It's more fun.
Yeah, if y'all ever need a good flashlight, these whole lights are. These whole lights are something else. I've been using them in a lot of my videos.
I turned it up just a little bit. Just one more.
And I got a lot more lights too for my
We're so sorry.
camera setup.
I was stepping on you in an accident.
Yeah, this spot right here, guys, is pretty wicked. Pretty sure it's a spot right here.
Oh my gosh, look how tiny these things are.
Actually,
These are sunk into the ground. Look, you
hold on. I gotta find this.
see them?
I gotta find this. Nah, it's back over here.
Yeah, it's over
I just
here.
totally passed it up.
I'm sorry, Grace, different.
These cemeteries are, these little plots are pretty cool.
Where is he? Let me see.
Like I said, I'll get a little more into history once we get over here. If any of y'all could tell, I'm a history geek.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I've been into literal crime history.
All right, guys.
Oh, look, this one weirdly has rocks.
See, there's more Tobbins. They're part of the Tobbin family. But yeah, as you can see that they actually put stones and stuff. But this man over here, very famous stonemason. And so you see,
Got my
as you
rock.
can see, they got all the rocks and you put them on to pay your respects.
Boom. Mine is somewhere on here. I remember how tiny it was. I think it was this one. It was one of these right here. It was really tiny. Or it was this one.
But yeah, so his son's buried back there. And he actually built a lot of the architecture here in downtown San Antonio. Then when he passed, his son, I believe it's that one. Yeah, son. I believe it says son right there. He carried on the legacy and stuff like that. And then you got the mother, sister, mother,
Lots of rocks for them.
father, and I guess this was his dad and his mom.
Rock for you. A rock for you. A rock for you.
Yeah, it's just
And finally, a rock for you.
there's a lot of. That's
I
also
just
my.
give a rock.
There's a lot of people here that are just. If you look up the history of San Antonio, the majority of them are buried here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go too much longer. There's some there's baking and stuff over there.
I'm hitting the lottery with these rocks. Oh. Dad, why is this one so tiny? Why is this grain so tiny?
I don't know. Read it.
Is it baby or something?
No. 1895 to 1987.
Is it a grown man or something?
It's pretty old. I mean,
It could have been a kid.
he lived a long time from 1895 to 1987.
Here you go.
I was born in 91, so what, 5 years? Died 5 years, something like that.
Ooh, Rocky for you. You deserve
Before I was born?
I gave this one a rock too. It's 3 now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll be here. Like I said, I really don't ever get too much activity here.
But, ooh.
It's easier to see on the...
Whoa. Someone here, a big rock. Someone might be getting a big rock today.
No, don't put none of that on there.
What?
It's crazy. It's pitch black out here, and this is showing
I just hit a rock.
bright as day. I try not to do the flashlights too much because this flashlight's bright. And there are people driving by.
Face it at the ground a little bit. That's what I'm doing because I turned it up a lot because this is how bright mine is. Look.
So if anybody enjoys these live streams, y'all gotta let me know where y'all want me to live stream at. Y'all leave in the comments and stuff like that. I'll start going to try to find some place to live stream. I want to live stream a little bit more. It just gets hard to find
A lot.
locations and stuff like that to be able to film. I've already spent thousands of dollars on locations probably. And normally I drive a semi for work, or my own semi. I own my own semi, but that thing's been broken down for literally 3 weeks now. And my personal truck's broken down too, so it's been kind of hard to really get out and film anything. Like I said, I'm just not the biggest fan of doing cemeteries and stuff.
Because then they're not too haunted.
I feel like I'm being disrespectful walking around their plots and stuff like that and their bodies.
But then we always say sorry. Whenever we come and we accidentally step on graves, I'm the one that says,
It's not like somebody is yelling at us.
no, it's not.
I heard a man's voice.
He was a dog.
Well, let's go walk over there and look.
No.
We'll find out.
But then what happens if we see what you saw?
Well, that's kind of the point of us doing this. We can see.
Then
We'll see what we get, guys. I don't know. I definitely heard somebody. Let's go see if we can see the shadow figure that me and Crystal saw the last time. Hey, put that down because you don't want to shine it in people's eyes.
be on this side.
Like I said, the problem is this cemetery is not on the best side of town. So you gotta kind of watch out. Definitely not the biggest fan of being out here by myself at night. It's not really the spirits or nothing like that. I worry about people because everything looks like a person out here,
Oh,
especially with the monoliths and stuff.
hold on. There's someone walking by. Oh, that's it. I'm dead in the face.
Yeah, see, this is where me and Crystal saw that shadow figure. It just disappeared right here. If somebody's in here, can you knock on the door? Ooh, it's radiating hot heat off of this.
That's weird. Over there, it's kind of cold. For real, when I came over here, I'm starting to almost
It's
sweat.
hot. Ooh.
Over here, I'm
It's
starting
crazy.
to almost sweat. Hold on, let me try. Let's see if it's just us or.
What is that? Vaghan, if you're here, can you knock on this door for me?
Don't worry, we're not here to hurt you.
But it's like blazing heat off of this.
Yeah, it is, because when I started coming over here, like when I'm getting like really close, I'm getting hot.
All right, let's see if we can get into this other cemetery.
Like now I'm starting to sweat a little bit. There's no one here. Are you looking for something?
No, my light was falling out of my head.
I'm
We're gonna go see if we can see this. Look for this. Oh no, I forgot. That's not the one. I want to find this lady that's buried in her Porsche.
But let's just
But I
go-
think that was owned by somebody.
let's see if we can find them.
Turn that flashlight off.
Okay, let me turn it off.
See, the problem is I don't know if that's public or not. Yeah, we'll have to come out here and do it another day because I got to figure out which ones are public and which ones aren't.
Because we could accidentally walk into one that's private.
All right, guys. I guess I'm going to end it. Like I said, this was kind of a little test run, trial run of me using this iPhone for my live streams. But yeah, unless some of y'all wanted to stick around, all you got to do is tell me in the comments and stuff. But if not, I'm going to end it here. I got to figure out how to end it, but...
But tell me if you want more of me.
All right, guys, I appreciate it. Make sure enjoy the hunt.
Make sure.